Hello there, saber fans. Today I've got a really special saber to share with you guys. This is something that I'm constantly working on. My cosplay character wields a staff that it can also separate to be pair, and I'm always kind of upgrading it, making little tweaks, and I really think that I kind of outdone myself this time. In previous videos I'd shown this where it was all silver. I had one iteration that was gray. The last iteration was mostly black, but I actually got a hold of some of this copper tape from a hobby store, and I'll get back to that one in a moment. But I kind of just went crazy with it. So first I want to kind of break down. So I'm naming this the Copper Fusion because this saber really is a fusion of all the different sabers, saber companies and stuff that I've had experience with. So of course the first thing that you'll notice is that it's got this coupler right here, which is an Ultra Sabers quick release coupler. So now we actually have two sabers. So let's kind of break down some of the more parts. So there's Ultra Sabers here. This section right here is actually from the custom saber shop. So are the photon blades. And the reason why I have this extension here is because this piece, which is a 2-inch extension, so it actually goes into this extension here. I've actually put epoxy resin to make this one solid piece, which is compatible with any LGT saber on this end, and then MHS compatible with the Ultra Sabers coupler here. So that's really the only way that these would be compatible, because the rest of these parts from here up are all LGT. So the core of this saber is actually from Crimson Dawn. I got their Crimson core. This switch section came with the lightsabers that I bought for this Crimson core. I believe I got these extensions also from Crimson Dawn as parts order. And then I got this choke point right here, this piece from Fire Sabers. I also got this emitter here from Fire Sabers. And then these little bands right here I got from Outer Rim Saber parts. So really an amalgamation of a bunch of different saber companies, and then just making my own modifications. Let me turn those on. Love that Crimson core. But what I love about this copper tape is I really have to get really close up for you to be able to kind of even see seams. Like you can kind of see a seam right here where that tape is, but I mean, it blends so well together. So I ended up not only covering these little grooves here, these grooves up here, but also just kind of covering this. And then the switch section I had originally was black, and I actually got some Molotow liquid chrome, which comes in a marker, and I just kind of put that in here. And then I've set these to blue because that's what you want to use for photon blades. And I love these emitter windows here. I love the earthy tones to this. And again, so this chrome tape, like I said, it goes over itself very, very well. Doesn't really leave any creases, and it is incredibly shiny, as you can see. Now this piece that I've left exposed here, that's a slightly different color, is actually just the gold color that the LGT saber was, and I'm actually I'm fine with that. I did put a little bit of the band here just to make this look like one continuous piece, but I kept this as it is because that is primarily where I hold it, so that's where the most wear is going to happen. So I ended up leaving that bare. And just to compare, this is actually a bit of gold chrome tape that I've used on previous saber builds. And I was going to get this, but as you'll notice, it is noticeably different from this. So I saw this in the store and I was like, okay, well this might be pretty close, and I think it kind of does match a little bit. But then I started to just go crazy with it. So just to let you guys know, when you start customizing a saber, you never know where it's going to end. And then of course on this piece here, this was all aluminum, but I added just brown electric tape. So you can get this super cheap at a hardware store. It comes in all kinds of different colors. I wanted to give this a wrap just because when I have it as a staff, it does. This middle portion is where I primarily hold it when it's a staff. So I wanted to give that some kind of texture grip, and you can kind of see the way that I've wrapped that. It does give a little bit of texture, and it does match that kind of earthy tone. So really proud of that saber, and I'm really glad to share that with you, and I hope you guys enjoy. May the Force be with you.